things like that. I believed other people should do that, but I didn't necessarily believe it myself. You know, everyone has been affected by the disease of addiction, whether it's themselves, someone they know. It's so much more complicated than what people make it out to be.
Cara Delevingne isn't just protecting her pet rabbit. She's allegedly turning Hollywood whispers into full-blown paranoia. The word going around? She's taking the strange Colorado rabbit virus so seriously that even her closest friends are rolling their eyes. The virus in question, the so-called Frankenstein bunny papilloma outbreak, has been making headlines after wild rabbits in Colorado were spotted with horn-like growths sprouting from their faces. Creepy, yes, but mostly a wildlife issue. And yet rumor has it Cara has latched onto the story with full force, allegedly transforming her life around the idea of protecting her furry sidekick, Cecil. The question now is she just being cautious, or has the bunny love turned into full-on obsession? For anyone who's followed Cara over the years, this obsession doesn't come out of nowhere. She's always been a certified rabbit lover, and her pet bunny Cecil Delevingne became a star in his own right. Back when she first introduced Cecil to the world, the internet went wild. The fluffy sidekick didn't just stay in the background. He had his own Instagram account, fashion cameos, and even traveled with Cara during shoots. At one point, people joked that Cecil was basically her furry co-star, stealing the spotlight at every turn. Cara herself has always leaned into the image of being a quirky, offbeat animal lover. Fans saw her toting Cecil around like a VIP guest, and insiders said the rabbit got just as much pampering as any Hollywood pet dog. It wasn't unusual for Cecil to appear in glossy photo spreads, sitting pretty while Cara worked the camera. So when whispers started surfacing that she's going over the top with precautions against this virus, her friends weren't exactly shocked. They know how deep her bunny devotion runs. The real surprise is just how far she's allegedly willing to go this time. And this is where the story turns from cute to controversial, because the precautions Cara's taking are starting to sound more like a Hollywood production than simple pet care. This is where things get wild. According to whispers, Cara hasn't just read about the Colorado rabbit virus, she's allegedly redesigned her entire lifestyle around keeping Cecil safe. Insiders claim she set up a virus-proof indoor habitat inside her mansion. We're talking custom ventilation, filtered air, and a space so spotless it feels more like a science lab than a pet pen. One source joked, it's basically a 5-star hotel suite for a rabbit. But it doesn't stop there. Rumor has it, Cara now has a private vet on retainer, available 24/7 just in case Cecil so much as sneezes. And apparently, she's been ordering what friends describe as boutique rabbit supplements, herbal immune boosters that cost more than most people's monthly rent. Some even say Cara has gone as far as banning Cecil from outdoor playdates. No grass, no fresh air, no hopping in the garden. Just carefully controlled indoor exercise, supervised at all times. It's the kind of extreme pet parenting that makes you wonder, is this devotion or paranoia? And here's the kicker. While Cara thinks she's protecting Cecil, her friends say she's taking it way too far. Behind the scenes, not everyone's applauding Cara's bunny lockdown. Some of her closest friends allegedly think she's lost all sense of balance. One insider whispered, she's treating Cecil like he's an A-list client with his own Hollywood contract. Another friend reportedly rolled their eyes and said Cara has a full medical team for a rabbit while the rest of us can barely get a dermatologist appointment. The jokes are flying, but underneath it, there's real tension. Rumors say her social circle is starting to split. A few pals admire her dedication, calling it classic Cara, quirky, obsessive, but lovable. Others, though, claim it's embarrassing, that she's skipping events, canceling nights out, and using Cecil's safety as an excuse to duck the spotlight. One source even suggested it's becoming a running gag in Hollywood group chats, with friends comparing her to Karl Lagerfeld's famous cat Choupette. Only this time, instead of fashion diva energy, it's full-blown bunny paranoia. And as Hollywood insiders whisper, this might not just be about Cecil, it could be about something bigger in Cara's own life. What started as a quirky obsession between Cara and her beloved rabbit has allegedly spiraled into something much bigger, and Hollywood is buzzing. According to whispers, her friends aren't the only ones talking. Word of Cara's bunny precautions has supposedly leaked into Beverly Hills dinner parties, celebrity group chats, and even private club conversations. One insider claimed, "It's gotten to the point where if you mention rabbits at an event, someone will crack a Cara joke." Allegedly, a handful of stars with pets of their own have been comparing notes, asking whether they should follow Cara's lead or just laugh it off. The divide is real. Some say her intense response makes them look careless about their own animals, while others insist she's making Hollywood pet owners look ridiculous. One rumor even suggests that a well-known actress, unnamed of course, mocked Cara's obsession during a night out, joking that Cecil has more security than most Netflix stars. But behind the jokes, there's also a note of envy. Cara's eccentricity is getting people talking. And in Hollywood, being talked about is still a form of power. Meanwhile, social media is starting to pick up on the story. Fan pages and gossip blogs are already buzzing with speculation, with comments like, "Only Cara would turn a rabbit virus into a Hollywood headline," and "Protect Cecil at all costs." The memes are already rolling, painting her as the bunny bodyguard of Beverly Hills. And here's where it gets even more intriguing. Some insiders claim this isn't just about protecting Cecil. Allegedly, Cara's rabbit obsession has become a distraction from deeper issues: career pressure, personal struggles, maybe even tension in her relationships. The virus might just be the excuse she's using to retreat into her comfort zone. But here's the twist. While everyone's laughing about her precautions, whispers say she's planning something even more extreme. And if true, it'll take the story from quirky gossip to full-blown Hollywood spectacle. If you thought filtered air and indoor habitats were the end of Cara's bunny paranoia, think again. Whispers say she's been cooking up something even bigger, an alleged extreme plan that has even her closest friends stunned. According to insiders, Cara has been quietly discussing the idea of flying Cecil out of the country to what one source dramatically called a virus-free paradise. The rumor? A private island retreat fully staffed where Cecil could hop around without the faintest risk of crossing paths with a wild Colorado rabbit. Allegedly, plans include a climate-controlled greenhouse with custom grass imported from Europe, yes, for a rabbit. But that's not the only version of the story making the rounds. Another whisper claims she's exploring the idea of a bunny spa retreat inside her Los Angeles mansion. We're talking infrared heating lamps, vitamin-infused water fountains, and even therapeutic music sessions designed to keep Cecil calm and stress-free. A friend reportedly scoffed, "At this rate, Cecil's going to be living better than most of Hollywood." And then there's the most outrageous rumor of all, that Cara is allegedly considering hiring private security to patrol her property. Not for herself, but to keep wild rabbits, the potential virus carriers, off her lawn. Imagine the sight. Guards in black suits patrolling the hedges while Cecil lounges safely indoors. It's the kind of Hollywood absurdity that almost sounds too perfect not to be true. Those close to her say this level of obsession is raising eyebrows. One insider joked, "Next thing you know, she'll have Cecil wearing a tiny hazmat suit." But others believe it's a sign Cara is channeling her eccentric personality into something harmless. A spectacle that gets people talking while keeping her in the headlines. Because let's be real, this is Cara Delevingne. She's built her career on being unpredictable, a little wild, and never boring. So while her friends call it too far, the rest of Hollywood knows one thing. If anyone's going to turn a rabbit virus scare into a headline-grabbing saga, it's her. And yet, as extreme as these plans sound, the real question lingers. Is Cara protecting Cecil or hiding from something bigger in her own life? So here we are, a Hollywood star, a beloved bunny, and a virus that most people outside of Colorado hadn't even heard of, until Cara Delevingne allegedly turned it into her personal obsession. Her friends say she's doing too much. The insiders whisper about secret plans, spa retreats, and even bunny bodyguards. And yet, underneath all the laughter and eye-rolling, one truth remains. Cara has everyone talking again. Is she just being a devoted pet mom, fiercely protective of the one companion who's been by her side through all the highs and lows? Or has the rabbit virus paranoia become a convenient shield? A way to step back from Hollywood chaos while hiding behind Cecil's fuzzy ears? Either way, her precautions are turning into a full-blown storyline. And as one source quipped, in Hollywood, there's no such thing as overreacting. There's only staying relevant. And here's the cliffhanger. If Cara is already going this far over a virus in Colorado, what happens if the scare ever spreads to California? At the end of the day, whether Cara Delevingne is simply being a fiercely protective bunny mom or spiraling into over-the-top Hollywood paranoia, One thing is certain, the story has everyone buzzing. From whispered jokes in Beverly Hills group chats to speculation about secret bunny safe rooms, the saga shows no signs of slowing down. And if the gossip keeps spreading, well, you know where to find me.